That's what Marques Houston did. He imprinted on this girl when she was 12.
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. And oh man, we're here.
Yeah, we're definitely here, man.
We're here, man. Let's just remove all water bottles.
Yeah, man.
Because we're not promoting until you pay us.
That's
basically.
it, man.
Like,
you can't get free advertising like
simple.
that, man. It don't work around here.
Just pay us.
That's it, man. And
Well,
Musa, every time we drink something, make sure that the drink is not in shot.
That's it.
You know,
you want access to our listeners, like pay us. Simple.
That's it.
What's popping, man?
Yeah, man. All good, man.
Yeah?
All good. I feel much better this week, man.
What was wrong with you, man?
Last week, I was sick. I had a throat infection, and I was.
I thought you was over that though, man.
Yeah, but it was still lingering,
There's
man.
one you couldn't swallow, edit, pause. You always got to pause.
And you know what? Trust you to put that as the.
But you got to pause.
As the highlight clip of the week, man, as well, man.
It was
How
funny.
many people was like busting out? I got them laughing emojis and that.
It was funny. It was.
Yeah. Like that's typical, like mates, innit? Like typical, brethrens.
That's it.
You know, bants and that. Pause.
Bants, that word.
Bants.
Fucking hate that
Bants
word.
will get you in a lot of trouble, man.
It does. As KSI found out.
That's only bants.
Oh. Well, you got to do a whole tour to a whole nation about why you said something when you should have said. Come on, bro. Come on. Right.
Idiot. We don't claim him, by the way.
You know what? The internet's crazy because it's like they brung up old clips of what he used to do. And like there's this one clip where he's doing a skit with some white dude and they insinuate the N-word. But he doesn't say it. The white dude doesn't say it.
Yeah.
And then it's like they insinuated that he says it, and then at the end of the skit, the guy gives them a bucket of chicken, and they're okay with it, basically.
What?
Yeah. It's like, so like this ain't his first rodeo. It's just that now he's big.
Yeah.
They can get him. Yeah. Whereas before, like it's like, for instance, if I said something now, and then this pod blew up, it's gonna come back on me.
Yeah.
You know, I could say whatever I want now. No one cares.
Yeah, 100%.
The minute we blow, this particular episode will come back.
Yeah, it's true, man. Colin's in trouble.
Well, you know, shit happens. It's crazy, man. So what's been popping this week, man?
This week?
It's Easter. Shit.
Nah, it's Passover, bruv.
It's Passover. It's Easter.
No, it's not Easter.
What is it then, bro? It's when Jesus was resurrected back to life. He came back.
Listen,
from Lazarus's tomb, was it Lazarus?
No. So, all right. So
you drink. You got to do the bread and the water, innit?
Yeah, but with Easter, right? Easter is a pagan tradition.
Yeah, we know. It's for the kids.
No, it's not for the kids, is it? Really?
Christmas, Easter. What's the other one?
Well, what the Easter eggs?
Well, they're all for the kids.
Well, when the pagans were dying, killing babies and dying eggs in the babies' blood.
Are they killing babies now?
Obviously not.
Are Cadbury's killing babies?
I hope not.
Well,
you know, you never know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah. You know what I was going to ask you though, before we go into this, right? You put the thing in the group about the world not being round.
Yeah.
And you said it's flat. This, whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, the Most High is all powerful and all great.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Why is it so hard to believe that the Most High made the earth round and it just spins for 1,000? We don't stop. It's not that hard to believe
because the scriptures don't tell you that. It doesn't say that in the scriptures.
What I'm saying
it tells you what the design is in the scriptures. This is why.
What I'm saying to you is
he could
exactly.
Yeah, no, he could. Yeah, he could. I'm with you on that. He could, but that's not what it says in the scriptures.
I reckon he did.
That's the no.
I have faith. He did. Can't challenge me now, innit?
No, but you saw the post.
No, I have faith.
You saw the post. You saw the post.
No,
you saw the post.
This is what it's like arguing with you. I have faith. What? Say something. What?
Oh, you saw the post.
I have faith. You saw
the post.
I have faith.
You saw the post.
I have faith.
Yeah, roundabout.
I believe it's round,
face.
and we're spinning on 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah. Right, circling around the sun.
Yeah, I have faith that he did that.
And then every pilot lands their plane perfectly.
Because he designed us in likeness of him. So we were able to land the plane perfectly without spinning out of control. I have faith he did that. Just like I had faith he made me. Yeah, man, say something.
Listen, he knew you before you knew you.
Exactly, I have faith.
And unfortunately...
It's great arguing with yourself, isn't it? That's all I wanted to say, because it just hit me. It hit me when you said it. I thought, but if you believe in him, it's not far fetched to believe the Earth is round and it's spinning.
But I believe the scriptures, and I believe that NASA is lying to all of us. I mean, have you seen the what they sent up to the moon? What they said they're
trying to get a load of women up there now, innit? Because they're trying to say, I think they're what they want to do. They want to have the first fleet of women astronauts go up there.
Why they lie so much, though, man? This is what I don't get. Why lie so much? I mean, you can't get to the moon. That's it. End of. Simple. Like, it didn't happen. We know it didn't happen. Do you know what I mean? It happened in the studio. like the director of the moon landing, Stanley Kubrick, said that they faked it. He directed it. He said that they faked it. Wow. And then he died, like by serious suit, as they all do. You know what I mean?
Look.
Oh, he's crazy, man.
It is what it is, bruv. Like, now they're trying to get the women up there.
Yeah, but where they're gonna go? They're gonna go to a studio, probably get MK Ultra'd, mind controlled, and then just go to a studio and then done, like, and then probably come back and be like, "Oh, you went? Yeah, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay." Even like with the what's his name, Buzz Lighting or whatever.
Buzz Lightyear. Into infinity and beyond.
Oh no, Neil Armstrong.
You called him Buzz Lightyear.
No. The other guy was called Buzz something. There was 3 of them that claimed that they went up there. Yeah. Right. After when they came back, they didn't even want to get involved in any of the the ceremonies, because they knew they didn't go. Watch the interview of their body language of when they came back. And how they knew they didn't go, man. Even you got the boots, they got the boots in the museum, right?
Is there any dirt on
and then you got the footprint, and the boot doesn't even match the footprint for one. You got the space boogie thing, which is like it's wrapped in like gold tin foil, cardboard as well on the actual thing, and then they had to destroy the technology because they had to destroy that thing.
Why?
If they put that in a museum, you think people are going to be, what, you went up to space in this? What, and you can't go back today with the things that you've been flying up now?
Look, man, I just, my argument is the Earth is round. That's all I wanted to say.
You know what, right? Don't worry, man. One day you'll get there, man.
No, I have faith, bruv.
You'll get there. I have faith that you'll get there.
I have faith that the Earth is round.
I have faith.
I believe.
I have faith that you'll realize that it's flat.
The Most High is calculated enough to make the Earth spin so quick, and we can just stay still. I genuinely believe that.
I love your faith, man.
That's it. Strong, innit?
Yeah,
that's
strong.
it. Yeah,
strong.
man. Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Righteous, man.
Yeah. Let's get back to the pagan festival of Easter, bruv. Like, it's for the kids. Bruv, did you get Easter eggs in your house? Don't lie either. Don't lie.
I didn't get one personally.
Is there Easter eggs in your house?
I didn't get one personally.
Is there Easter eggs in your house?
Yes. My son and my eldest daughter, they both got some. Yes.
So it's for the kids.
I'm not gonna lie and say that they didn't. Do you know what I mean?
Easter's for the kids, bruv.
Did you know what we did? We had our first Passover meal, like my first ever Passover meal.
You gave him wine?
So, no, I didn't give him wine. I gave him slur. Remember that drink?
Man gave his son hardo bread and slur.
But unleavened bread. I did big up my missus. She's the one who put the meal together and that. And then my sister, she made the unleavened bread and that. And we had lamb, potatoes, plantain, obviously.
But does that represent Jesus' body? Why are you eating lamb, potato, and plantain?
No, because you're meant to have lamb on Passover, on the Passover meal. You're meant to have lamb and unleavened bread.
Right.
Yeah. So bread which is not got no yeast in it.
Yeah.
Not risen. Because it represents when the Hebrew
body.
When the Hebrew Israelites, when they left Egypt.
Yeah.
When Pharaoh was like, just get out of here,
he was pissed after the plagues.
So they didn't have enough time to bake their bread. So it's like in remembrance of that. That's the reason why. And then Yahusha, when he had the Last Supper, he did the Passover meal.
Judas Iscariot. He took the piss, man.
We don't care about Judas.
Nah, we do. We gotta let him know, bruv. We don't like him.
We don't like him.
We don't like him or Adam, bruv. They're
No.
Why are we sticking up for Adam though?
No. Judas, no.
If Adam didn't sin, Judas would have sinned.
Listen,
I have faith. I have faith in
Adam
that,
was
bruv.
besotted.
Bruv, I have faith in that.
Adam was besotted over Eve.
Yeah,
he was besotted over.
But if he was smart,
yeah.
And this is where there's a flaw in his design. Because me, I would have been like, hold on, wait. You made that for me? My rib? Make me another one, man. Like, she ate the apple.
That's why.
She ate the apple, bro.
That's why he was sent to sleep. Otherwise, when it happened, otherwise he'd be taking out his rib himself and trying to make more. Do you know what I mean?
I'd have been like, she ate the apple, bro.
Remember, we weren't an apple, man.
Okay, well, whatever it was, she ate fruit.
Look, let's put it this way, right? So Hasatan was in the garden, right? Came in the form of a snake, Lucifer, whatever you want to say,
Samael,
and then came in the form of like a man.
Yeah,
yeah. She must have looked at, you know what? I like Adam, but
dumb broad.
Like, I'm liking this.
Yeah, she was lusting.
Yeah.
She wanted to be.
Yeah, she wanted to get with this guy here.
Dumb broad, man.
And then that's what happened. Like they slept, and it says it in Genesis 3:15. I will put enmity between your seed, her seed, and your seed. He says to Satan. They slept together, and then after that, Adam slept with Eve, and this is what happened.
Dumb broad.
It's all, and fruit. Actually, fruit is for.
So basically,
fruit means an action.
She committed adultery.
She did. Yes.
First off the cuff.
Yes, she did. And but the punishment was pregnancy, birth pains.
Yeah.
During pregnancy, that was the punishment. That's why women have birth pains during pregnancy.
Right. So basically, what you're saying is, I've been walking around blaming Adam all this time, and I really should be turning my wrath to Eve, the Jezebel.
I wouldn't call her a Jezebel, because that's a completely different.
Well, she's Jezebel,
completely different woman.
She's Jezebel, bruv.
She was just naive. Remember, they were pretty much kids, bro. They were kids, like mentality. They were still young. Do you know what I mean?
So who am I blaming here, really? Then
Hasatan.
Why am I blaming him? Because look,
he seduced her.
Let's break this down now.
Yeah, go on.
Let's say Musa says to you, right, Chris.
Yeah.
Don't touch that camera, right?
Yeah.
I don't care what happens. Don't touch that camera. And I'll come sit down. I'll be like, bruv, man, touch that camera in it, man. Don't worry about it. And you're like, but Musa said, I don't care. Just touch the camera, man. It's cool, innit? Nothing's going to happen. And then you go do it. How is that my fault? I'll wait.
All right. but this is built on lust, bruv. Lust.
It's the same thing.
This is lust. Like, she was lusting over this guy.
So then it's her fault.
It is her fault.
Right,
yes,
so it's
you're
not,
right.
it's not
It's not Adam's fault, no.
And it's not Hassatan's.
It is Hasatan because he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but you can know what you're doing, but if I said to you, Chris, go jump off a cliff, are you going to do it?
Of course not.
Exactly my point then. So how can we blame him?
Yeah, but
not him as in him, you know. How can we blame Satan? Right, you know. I had to quickly sort that one out.
Real quick.
I don't want to go down there that quick. That was like over VIP Express, man. I know I'm joking, but damn. Woo! Right,
look,
gun.
I get what you're saying.
It's her.
Yes, but that's why she got the punishment afterwards. Yeah, the punishment was birthing pains afterwards.
So then Adam didn't want to leave her.
No, but they obviously they got kicked out of the garden as well.
Why am I getting kicked out? Like if she'd done it, I'd have been like, "Yo, fam,"
because the instruction was to Adam first. That's why.
But I didn't do it. Nah, see, this. You know what? Nah, see, that don't sit right with me. And I'm going to have to ask questions when I kick the bucket because you're not answering to my satisfaction. I need it from him himself.
Yeah, but it was from the instruction was for Adam. Not,
but I'm going to say
not to do it.
My question is, Adam didn't do it.
He did afterwards.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, it's like if she's done it, my thought is this. Let's say Susanna. Say it's me and Susanna.
Yeah.
And she done whatever.
Yeah.
And she comes back to me and says, yeah, boom. God said, don't do this. I'm like, boy, you're fucked then, aren't you? Let's go speak to him. And then we get back. And I go to him. And if he turns around and says, but you know, John, you're at fault as well. How? Before you kick me out. Break it down for me how it's my fault when I'm just sitting here looking at the waves.
Yeah, but he told you not to do that.
But I didn't.
He didn't give the instruction to Susanna. He gave the instruction to you not to do that.
So because she did it, I lose by default.
No, because you did it after.
But what if he didn't do it with her? Do you reckon she would have just got kicked out?
Yes, she would have.
That would have been a madness because then what would have happened to humanity? Think about that.
He would have sent Adam to sleep probably again.
And then just left her in the wilderness.
Probably.
She would have birthed 2 children, Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
She would have had to try and multiply another way.
Probably her son.
Oh. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Yeah, this story's a bit effed, you know.
Yeah, but them times.
But when you think about the story, story as well, they got kicked out and then they multiplied the earth.
Yeah.
All right, so they bred a lot, but then the sisters and brothers slept with each other. That's a madness, bruv.
Yeah, but it had to be that way, innit?
Not necessarily. He could have just made people just the way he made the earth round and let it spin a million times over. He could have just made more people. He could have made me quite early on with this brain, and I would have sorted everything out. I'd have been like, right.
No. I think this is the generation that you need to sort out.
No,
I don't think back then.
They're long gone now. I could have stopped all of this from happening right now, bruv. Because the first thing I would have been, let's say he brung me in a couple of 100 years later. So he brung me at the time of when Nimrod was making the tower. Yo, Nim,
Nimmy.
No. What you doing? Building a tower so as high as God to reach to heaven. Why? Why? I don't understand.
Yeah, so we could go up there and overthrow him and take over.
Really? Is that your plan? No. You're going to fuck it up for all of us. Just stop. I'm working on something over here and you're about to change the whole language barrier and it's going to be a problem. How the fuck are you doing? Lot's wife? Oh, that's it. Why are you looking back? Duh.
No.
Do you hear the instructions? He said run and don't look back. You dumb ass. Look back. Now I'm talking to a pillar of salt.
And you know what? I think she's dumb enough to even like. You can even tell her, don't look back. She'll still do it. You're gonna turn into the. Okay. All right. F it.
I'd have been to the fair. Look, listen. The water's already done turned to blood. What more do you need?
You don't want your son to die.
You got locusts running around here. I mean, Jesus, like, what are you doing? Your son's gonna die. No, he's gonna die.
Look, he's dead now.
Look what you done.
Why didn't you listen? That's why I got sent here.
See, if he had me from the start, I would have been so blunt. I probably would have got killed early anyway, because we would have been like, nah, I don't like it. Just an arrow, just.
What do you mean my son's going to die? You're going to kill him?
Yeah, second thought, I needed to be here, man. I would have got assassinated quick. I walked over to Noah. What are you doing, man? I'm building this boat. Right, okay.
Can I come?
I'm going to get on board. Do you believe this flood's going to happen? Yeah. All right, then. Should give me a hammer. I'll get to it. You got Black & Decker. I'll sand down the wood and get on with it. It's just like, damn. There's so much things, right, where I just think it could have been so simple. Like, if they actually thought, life could have been so different. Like, they knew, going back to Adam and Eve, they knew he was the all-powerful.
Yeah.
They had direct line
contact
to him.
Yeah, and this is what we could have had.
None of us have this.
We could have had this had that not happened.
So if you have direct line and you know this man made this woman,
yeah,
just go and get another one. Kid in the sweet shop, I'd have been like, I want a few modifications. Didn't like that dimple there. Move it.
No, but do you know, like do you know what? It's one of them things where it's like, I can understand it because it's probably like, you know, like your first love. Like, you can't see nothing past that. You can't see nothing past your first love.
Oh, no, we did. There was flaws. We looked at.
Not at the beginning. Not until like things started to go wrong.
Nah. There was always flaws.
What? When you first met them?
Yeah, I'd always. There's
flaws at the beginning.
There's never been 100% for me.
Wow.
There's always flaws. Because I'm like, it's nothing like crazy as in like, oh, I don't want to be with him.
Yeah.
It's just no one's perfect, innit? So for me, you're not. There's always gonna be something that I'm gonna think.
I get no,
but it's not enough to deter me.
Yeah. No, I hear that, and that is something that I think a lot of people should do, because you shouldn't you shouldn't hold someone to the highest of high pedestals, because then you start losing self-respect for yourself.
Well, I always believe you should hold yourself to that pedestal, nobody else.
Well, I know you always believe that anyway,
and it works because I just think. You can only swear for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I can't swear for my child. She sits there. I can't swear for her.
Yeah.
Right? You can only swear for yourself. So hold yourself to that level.
Yeah.
And set the standard for yourself.
Yeah.
And if people can't live up to that, leave, innit? Yeah. It's as simple as that.
No, it's true. I agree with you.
And I think if a lot of people lived up to that, yeah, there'll be less mistakes. There would be, because at the end of the day, you get rid of the time wasters.
Yeah.
They'll know off the cuff, actually, this person's not for me.
Yeah.
Is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Is what it is.
It's like, I saw this, we were watching this program, Love is Blind, yesterday, and there was this guy that was on Netflix. There was this guy, he was besotted over this woman, and you could see that, like, she was like from the streets, man, and he was just like, you know, he like giving his all to her kind of thing, and she just like said, you're too soft for me, like, you know, like, and
yeah, she don't want
from when she's saying that.
Yeah, you gotta leave. You gotta leave.
You gotta leave,
because you shouldn't compromise yourself. If that's your personality and you want to treat a person right, whether it'll be a man, woman, or whatever, and that person saying to you, oh, you're too soft, I don't want that. Don't compromise your well-being or your morals.
Yeah.
Like, what if he turned around and started treating her bad? What, she would have stayed then? That's some messed up terminology.
And the thing is that she got with next man that she rejected in these pods and that. She got with him straight after. No, not even straight after. While she was with this guy.
Yeah.
And that said, like, she gave this next man a chance. So she must have gone back and told him, like, you know, I'm gonna get with this one here and that. So he's gone like, all right, can I have my wedding ring back? And she's like, no, I'm gonna keep the wedding ring because, like, I felt that at the time, you know, when you proposed to me, you know, that like I felt a certain way for you. So I'm like, raw, like, how do you even just say like you're gonna keep the wedding ring? Like,
took her finger.
Cameras would have been off. Like, turn the cameras off. Turn it off.
Give me the pliers. The ring's coming off.
That's how you know she was for the streets, man.
Oh man, it's. You know what? I'm just glad I don't have to go through that process.
100%, man. And I don't ever want to go through that process again.
But nah, like I say, if anything ever happens with me and my wife now, I'm never dating. Yeah. I'm just booking a flight to Amsterdam once a month, have about $1,000 and go crazy and then come back.
Yeah.
I'll do it every month,
and that'll be it.
That's it. I don't need any kind of relationship, no dinner, nothing. I'll happily sit in a restaurant on my own.
Yeah,
go to the cinema on my own. I'll do that anyway.
But the thing is, it's hard in this generation though, man, because it's like if that was to happen, man, like we pretty much got to think of, like, you know, have you been jabbed? Have you you know what I mean? Do you believe that that all of this really happened?
That's why I'm going to Amsterdam.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm going to Amsterdam. Because there's no way any of them people can say to me, like, in the red light district, have you been jabbed? What? You been putting that about and you're asking me if I'm jabbed? When's the last time you've been tested? You can't talk to me. That's what I'm saying. You go to Amsterdam, you got to deal with all them questions, bro.
Do you believe the Ukrainian war is real? Like,
don't care. Do you believe in my cold hard cash? Because I know money talks around here. That's all I'd be doing, bro. That would be me. I said this to Susanna. I said I'd never date, marry, nothing again. It's done.
Yeah.
Because this generation, this era, it's not even generation, this era, because I've noticed, like, even our era is getting caught up in this era.
Yeah.
And you see some of the madness, like, just not me, no, sorry, no.
Yeah.
I'm just not on it.
Yeah.
I treat it like a transaction. And that's how it'd be. You know what I mean? Just going, hopefully they'll have the what's it called, the sum up, tap up thing, you know? The things they have these days where you don't even need to handle cash anymore. You got like the sum up. It's called sum up, innit? Where you just tap with your card and it takes the money out. So like basically.
What's that?
You know, I swear Colin might have one with his van. You know, you can just pay him like when he serves you food, you can pay by card.
Yeah.
But it's a portable thing, so it comes like a calculator.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, man, they should have that. They probably got that in the red light district. Just, okay, there you go.
The only thing
Job
is that
done.
they'll have to pay tax, innit?
Well, you know, that's not my problem.
No one should be paying tax anyway, man.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Well, listen, it's 28 minutes in, bro. We haven't even intro the show, so it's just us today, man. My name's John Alexander. You know what this is. Let's get offended.
That's it, man. Humble servant of the Most High Yahuwah, follower of Yahusha, blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh. It's Chris Samuels here to pod. All praises to the Most High Yahuwah. And let's get offended.
Let's go, man. So, damn, look at that, man. Look at that. I'm going to change these sounds soon, man. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to use.
I've got a good one for you, man.
What sound?
Yeah.
Or send it to me and then I can upload it on this thing.
All right, cool.
I'll do it over the times. See, we're going to talk about Channel 4.
Oh, gosh. What have they done now?
They're bringing out a show called...
oh, yes.
Is it out?
I think they screened it on Tuesday, first day.
It's teaching kids... It's a madness. It's showing naked men to little kids, basically, on the show. Teach them about... I don't know what they want to teach them, really and truthfully. I don't know. But it's...
How old are these kids?
Young, bruv. Young.
What, primary school?
Yeah.
Rah.
Yeah. So it's...
I'm actually disappointed. There's a presenter that's on there that I actually thought that wouldn't be involved in that kind of stuff, but it seemed to be that they are. So
the thing is, when are we gonna stop this, man? Like, when are we gonna stop this nonsense? It's like, is this necessary? I don't care what kind of you can teach this in a very different way. And you can do it better than the way they're doing it, basically. I just don't agree with anything they're doing. And I don't understand why they're doing it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it bothers me. It does. And why would parents... the thing, my argument's always going to go back to the parents anyway. Yeah. Why would you allow it?
They're dumb. That's it. That's all I could say. And I will say that boldly. They're dumb. Those parents are dumb. There's no, unless it's like a thing where, oh my gosh, my child's on TV kind of thing, like for the clout, or they want the child to get some sort of fame, or they want to get some sort of fame. You're not really thinking about your child's future, so therefore you're dumb. Like, I'm sorry, it's dumb. It's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You can't do that, especially with kids.
This day and age, what we're living in, this time. It just don't make any sense to me.
It's the end times, bro.
And it's the more and more I see things, hear things, the more and more I just want to stay indoors.
Yeah, yeah.
I have zero interest in being outside.
I hear you.
Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was getting like that before it went crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And now it's just reaffirmed my position as in, there is nothing outside for me but going to work, getting paid and going home. And it's going to get to a point I'm going to get paid and I'm not going to want to go out and spend nothing. So I'll just buy my necessities and job done.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is crazy, man.
Nah, it's beyond mad. It's it's like they're trying to sexualize the kids for one, and trying to sexualize them from early. So when it's the same with like how porn works. When you watch porn, you're corrupting your mind already.
Yeah, 100%. Because
and then you want to watch more and more. You want to see more different things,
and also you expect a certain level.
Yeah, yeah. And if you don't get that certain level,
you're either disappointed, or some people, they take it the extra mile. But what people need to understand is, especially with porn, and this is what I mean, a lot of the performers, they talk about it. It's like, it's 30-minute intervals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's not real what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll stop, start, and it's like, it's not real. They said, look.
We'll stop after 5 minutes.
And then they'll get different angles. Yeah. Like, it's not real. Yeah, like, what you're looking at in your head, that kind of perfection of whatever your fantasy is, it's not real.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of men, women as well these days, it's they're not understanding that.
Yeah, yeah.
So they either get disappointed, or in a woman's point of view, they'll cuss the man out or do stupidness. In a man's point of view, they tend to get a bit violent.
Yeah, and that's most people believe what they see on the screen, innit? So
yeah,
and that's the issue. So when they've seen it on the screen, then obviously that's real life to them.
But who do you blame in that instance?
You obviously blame.
Do you blame the porn industry?
You have to blame the porn industry.
But there's so much sanctions in terms of actually getting access to porn on any site. It'll say, are you 18? Anyone can click and say, yeah, anyone can. But there's so much access in it. Like, even at home, I can restrict people's access on certain sites via my internet on my phone. I can restrict it on all devices.
All right, so
if you're not doing that as a parent, not even as a parent, I mean, you can blame the porn industry probably up to a certain point. When you're a grown-ass man or a woman, it's a different ballgame. At that point, if you can't control your urges, then I don't blame the porn industry.
Yeah, but then you got apps like Twitter. Obviously, I like Twitter because you get a lot of real information on there and that. But at the same time, you could click the wrong thing.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Done that many a times, bro.
Or it just comes up on your feed as you're just scrolling up and that.
I've had some random shit on my feed, bruv. Like, nah, crazy.
Yeah, but the way to get rid of those is just you have to go onto it and then
I don't even want to go into some of these things, bro.
No, but you have to like delete it or not delete it, but press the buttons and say that I don't want to see this, and then it won't. Those sort of things won't come up again on your feed. Yeah, but you have to go into it though to actually do it.
Yeah,
you know
there's certain things I'm like, how did I even get this algorithm?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But then those are certain things that you can't really control. But at the same time, again, the porn industry, whoever is running the porn industry, and I don't believe it's just like multiple different companies. I believe that there's probably just a few.
I think it's OnlyFans. They've got the lion's share because they've got the direct link to the performer.
Yeah,
well, they call them content creator now, innit? It's not. They're content, and technically they are. They're content creators.
I wouldn't say creators.
It's art's art, bruv.
No, but you know what? But I swear that some women actually meet up with like with the.
They called it fuck a fan. Yeah,
is it?
So some of them do that.
So then, if they do that, isn't that kind of like prostitution?
Well, it's prostitution if there's a transaction. If there's no transaction, then it ain't prostitution, is it? Because prostitution is effectively you're paying for it.
Are they going to do that for free though?
No, there's probably a transaction. They might share the content on OnlyFans and they might get paid for it, where you might not see. It'll be strictly for them to put out and make money off it.
Oh, you're talking about the people that get involved in the videos?
Yeah, because some of them, they'll do it and they'll get them involved and they'll cover their faces or whatnot.
Yeah, but what about the ones that will probably meet them off for money?
Well, it's prostitution.
If
they're meeting them for money, then yeah. And
that's illegal, right?
In some countries, yeah.
Okay.
In some countries, yeah.
But it's the same as escorting, isn't it?
Escorting's high end, though, isn't it? It's high end.
Yeah, but
because you pay a lot to even get to the level you want to get to. It's like from you have to pay damn near down payment on a house for a bit of box. I'm sorry, bruv, not in it. I'd go Amsterdam.
That's not prostitution.
Go Amsterdam. Like, it's like, I don't understand. Like, this is another thing, right? I'm glad we're on this because I've always wanted to discuss this, right? I don't understand men that do that.
Yeah, same.
It's like you're paying a fortune to this woman.
Yeah.
And you're not necessarily getting nothing at the start. You might not get nothing for the next 10 visits.
Yeah.
You just
10.
You might not.
Why would they do 10?
Because it depends what the man wants. He might want someone to talk to. And it goes up and up and up. And I'm thinking to myself, go Amsterdam.
Do you know?
Cheaper. It's just like,
you know, I remember I had an ex, and her best friend was a prostitute. Yeah,
escort or prostitute?
Prostitute. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. She openly admitted it. She was a prostitute. I can't remember if she said as escort.
They call them sex workers now, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah,
That's the PC way now.
Okay. That's like maps.
Oh, bruv, you compare them to that. Oh, that's low, bruv. That's low. Nah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying.
You put them in that category like maps, bruv.
Listen. They shouldn't be doing it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They shouldn't be doing it.
I cut them some slack though, because I'm like, without that, there'd be no Kendra Lust. And I'm sorry. Just being real.
All right. So she had a friend was a prostitute, right?
Right.
And she kind of said she was like a bit higher class prostitute. I didn't really see her as a higher class prostitute.
What'd you see her as like?
I didn't.
E17.
To be honest,
E3.
with you, I didn't like her. She didn't like me. Yeah. It was just like that. That was it. We just didn't like each other. Fair enough. I think it was pretty open that we both didn't like each other anyway. And because I thought she used to get drunk a lot and do stupidness and everything.
Yeah.
But she used to say that she used to have like these. It was always like these old guys who were married, who weren't getting anything from their partners and that. And yeah, it's like what resonated with what you just said. They wanted someone to talk to. They wanted her to pretend that like she's their girlfriend. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing.
It's weird though.
It is weird, but it's some people. That's what they get off on. It's crazy.
They need the scriptures and they need to repent, man. That's what they.
Bruv,
that's what they
these
need.
people are so messed up. They're not even thinking on that level.
I hear that.
And that's the thing. And then, you know, sometimes I do think to myself, mentally, where are you at to get to that level to want to be, even in the industry, period? Like, where is your head at to be like, all right, today, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, I was watching a certain one on live the other day, because you know when the live comes up, so I thought, let me click on this, and then she had this thing where it was like, ask me any question. Yeah. So one guy asked the question, it was pretty personal, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm not into disclosing my personal details." And I'm thinking, but you've showed everybody the ins and outs of your whole body. You can't get much personal than that.
I don't get that.
Like, why are you saying now I don't want to discuss my personal business? You've showed us everything. There isn't anything else that you can hide. Like, you might as well. And I just thought, you know, I know you want some audacity. You want to show this empowerment. Okay, great. Yeah, show that empowerment. But you look stupid. Yeah. You know what I mean? You look stupid. But there's some strange men out there, man. Strange men out there. But I just, But back to this Channel 4 thing. I just, I don't. Channel 4's always done outlandish stuff, though.
Yeah.
They're a bit, what is it, left? Is it? They're a bit left. Is it left? Yeah. They're not right. They're left, isn't it? Yeah. They've always done outlandish stuff, and this for me is too far.
It's way too far. This is on the verge. This is paedophilia.
Yeah. It's encouraging maps.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Yeah. So
I agree.
So what's the setup? How do they do it? Like what? They see the person in person, or they?
Well, I'll show you a clip, because I can't really play the clip, but I'll show you the clip, and I can't play it, can I? No, I can't play it. But you can see from the clip what's going on. Yeah, and they just take their clothes off on stage.
What? And the kids look at them. What? They're in front of the kids.
Yes.
And no, this is paedophilia. This is paedophilia. How can you be an adult and take your clothes off in front of kids? It don't make no sense. True. How can the parents allow this? Do you know what? Nah. Do you know what? That's an abomination. That's an abomination. You can't do that. That is disgusting.
This is what I'm saying.
So these people take their clothes off in front of kids.
But then the parents. It will always come back to the parents for me.
I'm telling you, try that with my kids. Try that.
But they wouldn't because you would have already been no.
No, but the problem is that we're in this society where they're trying to give kids the autonomy to do things without your permission. So one day it could get to the point, if they're doing that now, remember what they're doing with children being able to change their sex. Was it 12 or 16?
Yeah.
It's one of them ages, but allow them to change their sex without
consent.
Without parents' consent. Like they can't have alcohol at that age. They can't drive. They can't
but you can change the sex.
Smoke. They can't play the lottery. Can't buy a Red Bull. Can't buy energy drinks.
You can't. Yeah.
But yet you can change your sex. And then also what they're not talking about as well. Did you see that video where the detransitions? There's a lot of people who
talk about it, man.
There's a lot of people. So a lot of transgendered people that changed their gender when they were younger. They made that decision as a child when they were younger and now fully regret it because, like, for example, let's say one example is that there was a woman, a girl. She changed her sex to a boy.
Yeah.
So she lost her womb. She lost her breasts. And then they gave her a penis and everything, made this decision as a child and now fully regrets it and lives her life as a woman. But you can see that, you can hear in her voice that she's got like a deep voice, and she can't have children now. But she wants to be a woman again, but she cannot have children because she made the decision when she was a child. Yeah, and there's loads, not just one. There's a video with loads saying the same thing, that as a child they was given the choice to change their sex, they changed it, and now they regret it. So yes, on one side, what in the public eye you've got people pushing the transgender being a good thing, but the media will never touch the side effects. They will never touch the other side of the people that regret it. Not everyone's going to regret. Do you know what I mean? There's going to be people that want to live the way that they've changed to. But what about the ones that are trying to back to transition back to the way that they were? Like, then they will never be the same. Like the same with guys that change sex to their sexual organs to a woman's organs, and now trying to change it back, but cannot produce the sperm to conceive a child, from themselves.
I don't even know where to start with this one. I don't even know where to start, bro. It's just don't mess with what God gave you, man. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
It's crazy.
We can say what we want. We can, bottom line is you're messing with things that shouldn't be messed with.
Yeah.
And then now you want to reverse it, and it's just.
But why give all of that power to children? That's why they're children. They're not adults. Adults sign for things. Do you know what I mean? Like, adults or young adults, 18 years old, can vote. Yeah, children can't vote. But yet you're saying that they can change their whole life. And to me, Personally, well, the streets say that.
What the streets say?
The streets, the streets. They say that this is part of the population agenda.
Yeah,
it's part of the depopulation agenda. I mean, Bill Gates did say, if we do a really good job, we can reduce the population by about 15%.
Well, America's already doing it
with these vaccines.
Yeah, but they're already doing it. They're just picking and choosing. They're doing it in a way, whereas Hitler, he tried to do it like front on. Like, okay, I don't want these people, this demographic of people, so I'm getting rid of them. Yeah. It's happening now in a different kind of way, i.e. the vid. Right?
It's more of it's your choice. It's your choice. You made the choice.
And America is also doing it in a way of, like I said last week, they're putting abortion clinics in certain areas.
Yeah, yeah.
The white areas don't have abortion clinics, like, the what they call them, suburb areas.
Yeah.
Where there's predominantly white people.
Yeah.
In all the black ghetto areas, there are abortion clinics.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is basically, if it basically says to you, we don't care about your life, like, get rid of your babies.
Yeah, but the thing is that what's it called? Even the sight of it being in the neighborhood just means that in your head you can have sex, and then
they don't want you reproducing.
If it doesn't go down, if you get pregnant, just go over the road, innit?
But they don't want that in the white neighborhoods. That says a lot. That says a hell of a lot. So let's say Susanna got pregnant let's pick Upminster.
Yeah.
Upminster's a suburb area.
Yeah.
There's no abortion clinics there.
Yeah. She
would have to travel to, let's say, Hackney.
Yeah.
Well, Hackney's up and coming now. It's Stoke Newington.
Yeah.
Right? To get an abortion.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That is wild.
And that's the thing. It's they're doing things subtly. Like, it's not full on, because they learn. The thing is, they are learning. Right? You go full on, you'll end up like Hitler.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? So we're gonna do it tactfully and slowly.
Yeah.
And we're gonna scaremonger. That's it. And a lot of people, like, was a perfect. I said it now. See, look at this.
Sorry, Musa,
beep that out, man.
The beeps, man.
They're gonna. That was a test.
100%.
Because it's scaremongering.
Yeah.
It's just, let's see how people react when we do this. Right? And they realized it semi-worked. It was flawed, but it semi-worked. Because they got rid of people.
Yeah.
Just not the quota they wanted.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, when the reports first started coming out, it only affects black people badly. You remember that?
Yeah. Because people were fully stepping all the way across the road, like, just to get past me as soon as they put that announcement out there. And
wearing their masks. It's like, rah, I got the lurgies. Shit, man. Let me go walk into a bank, see if you all step away, man, and I can just grab some money. Like, without going to a bank unarmed and just, you want to open that safe? I'm just going to cough on you. Yeah.
Do you want me to cough on you?
It's just crazy, man. And something else is coming. I do believe that. I mean, they're doing that test, aren't they, this week, or is it next week, with the phones?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine ain't coming up on that. Mine's off.
Mine's off as well.
So, because they said when it goes off, you won't be able to use your phone
unless you respond to it.
Yeah, so just turn it off.
Yeah, right. Done.
So let's see what happens now, then, isn't it? So, and it's all another form of control. That's all it is. It's another form of control, and something else is going to happen.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's like, if people can't see that this is control, how have they all got access to all of our phones for one.
Oh, they've always had access though, man.
Yeah, no, but for the people that can't see it, you got to think about it. They've got access to all our phones, right? And if you're in the underground or in an area of no reception and you dial the emergency line,
still goes through.
It will go through clean. But yet we can't get the reception that we need, and we have to pay for reception. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all a big con. Do you know what I mean? If you go into a place that's got no reception and you want to make a payment, and the payment works, it goes through clean, takes the payment. Even if your phone's off, the battery's off, the battery died, and you wanted to make a payment, you double tap the thing, man made a payment.
Goes through. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
So it's got enough battery to make a payment, to take money. But, all right, cool.
And there's another shift in the finance world. I'm just going to, I'm going to flow. I'm not even going to press the button because it all ties in.
Oh, 100%.
And there's another shift in the finance world. There's a few people dying. Right?
Oh,
not only the Cash App guy, there's another guy that went.
Yeah.
Another guy who had something to do with Bitcoin. He went missing.
And blockchain as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's something fishy. Like I'm not sure what.
They're taking over the digital currency.
Because they want to get rid of the paper money. The
American dollar's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Well, the pound's done as well, man.
Yeah, done. It's done. And people can't see it. People are scrambling to get their money out of the banks. If you get your money at the bank, it's very, very, very risky, because if you get your money at the bank and by the time the new currency comes up and you try to put the money back in the bank, they ain't gonna give you the same level of currency.
No, it's not.
So you might as well keep your money in the bank.
Just leave it. Like the thing is, you don't really see. Very rarely now I see money in terms of I draw out stuff, because even down to my barber, just Apple Pay.
That's nice.
I don't draw out money anymore.
Yeah.
So like very rarely I will have like a tenner. And don't get me wrong. Yes, I know this crazy shit's coming, but there's a part of me that's kind of like, I don't have to carry change anymore. I hate carrying change, bruv. Like at the car park the other day, we went for a country walk.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of nowhere, it's this country. But even then I could use Apple Pay to pay for my parking ticket. You know what I mean? It's things like that. It's coming. And my thing is, unless you've got a clued on parent who didn't register you at birth, you're always in the system.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do about it.
So that's the worst thing as well. Like, I felt sick, man. Like,
you don't have to register it.
I know.
You didn't.
I know.
But it would be increasingly difficult for you to maneuver.
Yeah.
Like, holidays are done, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't go abroad. You could only stay in Britain.
I felt sick, man, just doing it.
And
man.
You could live off the grid if you wasn't registered at birth. That's the only way you could do it.
And do you know what? Even when we did, when we went to the registry, and they was just like, they're moving so quick, like with it and that. Like,
got a little number,
pulled outside. Oh yeah, like the man came out like to the car park and said, "Are you like yeah? Oh yeah, come in," and then pass us to the next person.
Straight into the matrix.
Done it quick.
That's it. Straight in.
Quick.
Yep.
And I just felt sick.
File
man.
open. You're another number. There you go.
I'm thinking, oh man, I'm trying to research common law. I've not really had the time to research it properly and that. And that was the time I should have done it, man. You know, how I should have been able to maneuver her, but
the thing is though, it's she's born in this, and all our kids, they're born in this era, so they don't know any different. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
They're never gonna know any different. So you doing that to her could potentially stifle her, because she ain't gonna know any different. You gotta teach her to live off the grid when you're not off the grid. Don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's true.
And then when you're gone, she's gonna have to figure it out. It's crazy. They put you in such a position where you have no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's mad.
So you can only rebuke like some of the things, i.e. the vid jab and this, whatever. You can get away with that. But the things like I'm not registering, nah. They'll get you.
Yeah.
They'll
hound you.
Until
They'll hound you. Yeah. Even after like every midwife, like, oh, have you done the registry yet?
They'll get you, man.
I ain't done it yet. It's booked for a certain date. Oh, okay. Idiots.
It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But let's see what else we got here, bruv. Because, like, I don't want to keep talking about these subjects, bruv. I just don't. Like.
Yeah, but it's the thing that's in at the moment right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, just leave our kids alone, man.
Yeah, it's just a bit, I don't know, man. We keep touching on this topic, man. And I'm like, I just don't dare. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But no, they should, I don't know.
You're still talking about it.
That's what I want to talk about. Digital detox.
You know, thing.
Like if you want to press it, I'm just going to keep it going.
Sorry, my bad.
Right, so in West India, from the time of 7 p.m. till 8:30 p.m., the internet gets switched off and everybody's forced to pick up a book or do something else without doing that. It was on the news the other day.
In the Caribbean?
No, West India. West India, not West Indies. West India. Yeah. I
was thinking that can't run over there.
No. They turn off the internet.
Yeah.
And you got to sit and TV, everything. You'll sit down and read, or you do something constructive other than on your phone or watching the TV. It's crazy. I saw it on the news report.
The phones get switched off.
Everything's off.
Electricity is off.
No, the electricity's on because you got lighting and that, but like you don't know social media. They've done it in a small village in India and it's actually working.
Is it?
Like they're seeing results. Like that's the I was watching it on ITV News. For some reason, they done an obscure report about it. It was weird. And it was just like, huh? But it's like this little village. I say little. It's probably the size of Manor Park, maybe.
Yeah.
They just literally no social media. And they have people coming around to check to make sure you're not on social media. Yeah. They have people coming like little wardens, like the you know, like the jab wardens.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, and it was.
Ain't that like an infringement of the human rights?
Well, it's not really human.
You know how like the West always talk about human rights. Yeah,
but they're not the West though, are they? It's India.
No, but the West like to interfere into other people's business. You know what I mean?
Well, we shouldn't be doing that. We need to focus on our backyard. To be honest, I think that would do us some good. Everybody put their phones down at 7:30 and actually interact.
Can you imagine the OnlyFans at the moment? While that happens,
it would go under. It would go under.
Like what?
It would literally go under. Right, but it's crazy. It's like so from 7 p.m. to 8:30, so it's an hour and a half. Yeah. No internet.
7 p.m. to 8:30. Wow,
that's good. I think that's brilliant. I do.
I think it's a good idea. I think more time though. Hour and a half is not really much.
Yeah, but you gotta think.
Small baby.
For us, we could do that because we were born when the internet was birthed, more or less. Yeah. Like we were around in the 80s.
Yeah.
The internet came 91? Was it 91? I think so. Internet. I'm gonna check this, man. Let me check. I think it came 91. So like we know, and it weren't, this great internet.
It weren't something that you thought, let me use this again.
Yeah, it weren't. It was just
let me jump on it again today.
It was a bit shit.
Yeah.
Where is it? Internet. When did it start? I think when did the internet happen? Here we go. Yeah. Oh no. 1st of January. Well, 1st of January 1983 was the first considered official birthday of the internet, but obviously there wasn't really anything going on.
1983.
Yeah, but it didn't really. So it would have been like internal, probably, you know what I mean? Like in office buildings like IBM, they have like internal communications where it will go from, I don't know, you'll be sitting over there and I'd send you a message and it will go there, but you'd have to be in the building. Probably be something like that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be where I could send an email from here and go to America. It'll be something so basic, internal communicate. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to picture that. Raw, like people lived in that world, you know.
Bruv,
I can't even think
we
of that.
We lived in that world, man.
Yeah, I know, but I can't even think, like, how did they operate their businesses? Like,
easy. You spoke. How did you talk to girls? You spoke to them.
For real. Yeah.
Can I get your number?
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
At a petrol station.
You just pull up.
See a girl, you know, she's filling up her petrol in her car.
Pull up.
Just go over to her. Yeah, I remember those ones.
Now, it's just different, man.
Now it's like this generation, they see a girl at a petrol station and they probably go on an app that and they're hoping that they can locate this girl.
But you'd be surprised how easy it is to locate.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like, it's easy.
It's wild.
If you got a name as well, easy.
Yeah, that's bad.
Easy.
You know, that's actually quite bad as well because, yeah, I remember one of my staff, he was saying, this girl, she came into, well, not one of my staff, one of my ex-staff at my old work, must have said, this girl came in and she liked him. Mm-hmm. He liked her and he didn't do anything. And I said, what happened there, man? He said, no, it's all right. I said, what do you mean it's all right, man? You didn't get the number? He goes, no, it's all right. Nah, I found her name though. So I just what's it called? I'll just try to find her on Facebook or something. I'm like, rah. Yeah, but you could have just spoken to her and just asked for the number.
People do crazy stuff, man.
You want to look for her on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
People do crazy stuff. But the good thing is I've done a search on myself. There's too many white people in front of me, bro. Like, it's literally a needle in a haystack trying to find me. So, like, just get yourself a simple name. They'll never find you, bruv. Like, never find you. You search John Alexander, Jesus, bruv. There's a guy in Texas holding some guns. I'm like, rah. He looks racist.
You know, I keep getting tagged on my Instagram onto quite a lot of posts and like because mine is Chris Samuels and I'm like the first Chris Samuels.
I see, yeah.
So
that's long.
Like I think they think that I'm some American football player. And so I keep getting tagged into his posts and that.
Yeah, see, bruv, you got one of them bait names where your name comes up first. Nah, John Alexander, there's loads.
I should have done like a one or something.
They say they're doing a survey like John's the least used name now, so it's like eventually all these John Alexanders will die off, and then they'll just be the one, me. You'll find me like when I'm like 80.
But they're not using John no more.
Nah, like all the dead simple names are going. John, Gary, all of that stuff's going now. So like people are just using different names, completely not the
not the standard English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So people are going with different names now, which is good for me. Well, no, it's bad, I suppose, because the more Johns that ain't around, the more visible I'll become eventually. But right now, it's great. Google me. It's like there's at least 100 white people, probably more, before you find me. It's great. Oh, man. Bruv, I tell you, man. You know what? Yeah, the other ones, I'm just not feeling, bruv. We talk about this all the time. And I'm just not doing it.
All right.
I'm not doing it, bruv.
All right. Marques Houston.
Yes.
That got dropped in the group.
No. We have to. No, we got to play this with content, right? We can't just talk about it. Give me a second. Just give me a second, right? Oh, no. Right. Okay. Right, here we go. So here we go. Right. Let me just draw it up. Here we go. So, Marques Houston, guys.
Situation is a little different, you know. How we met, you know, through mutual friends and everything like that. You know, when I met my wife, she was 17. So, you know, we had no really conversation and no really connection until, you know, she was of age. And, you know, it's, people don't understand it. And I got a lot of backlash for marrying someone that was 19. And, you know, when we did finally start to talk.
You know, he's our age, isn't it?
I was like, this woman is like me. And she was just like, when I would talk to her, she just, for one, we had a spiritual connection. And I feel like that's the most important thing. We both love God. We both love Jehovah. And that was key.
He probably put man's name in this one, you know.
Being able to start being around her and talking to her and talking to her like...
This guy.
I have an issue, right? Because...
This guy. This guy.
She was 17. Well, she was 17.
That's why he's lying, because he knew her from when she was 12.
Yeah, he's lying. He's known her for longer than that.
Yeah.
Right? He's lying. And
off the cuff.
He married her when? At 19. So you basically stalked her and groomed her.
Nasty.
That's what you did, right? Now...
Do you know where else that happened? Twilight.
Twilight.
Yeah.
The film.
Yeah, the Twilight film. Like I think the last one, where what's it called? The wolf guy. He imprints on the young daughter.
Yeah.
And he has a vision of when she gets older and that. It's just nasty. Like, this is paedophilia, man. I saw it the other day and I thought, what is this, man? He imprinted on her. That's what Marques Houston did. He imprinted on this girl when she was 12. He's a nasty guy, bro.
And this is the problem. Because he made this song. Right? And this is my problem.
Do you know what?
Listen to it.
Yeah, I hear the song. No, this is so wrong.
If you tell me yes, you ain't got to rush. It gives stalkerish vibes, bruv. Like, it gives that. The song gives that vibe.
And the song's called Naked, right?
And it's a banger. It is a banger.
Man probably did the Channel 4 thing, like to her.
You know what, right? I'm going to say something controversial here. I'm going to jump on my conspiracy theorist wagon.
Yeah.
I think there's a gender with our people.
Yeah.
You're taking R. Kelly. You've taken Mark. Like, Marcus has just come out and started speaking. Like, shut the fuck up, man. We knew. Right? It was a bit funny. And we again, this is what I did. I'll show you what I did, right, when I saw the story. Because this story came out ages ago.
Yeah.
Right? It's been out for a good year, maybe two.
Yeah.
And I looked at it. Let me play the music, right? I looked at it. Right? This song was playing when I was looking at it. And I put my phone down and I ignored. And I continued to just nod to this song. And then the motherfucker started talking. Now he's taken away this song from me. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, man.
Listen to this song.
It makes you think, though, now, right?
Yeah, I can't listen to it because the words now... With R. Kelly, it was different.
Yeah.
Because with R. Kelly... All right. So, the 12 play, that was probably you'd think, okay, because he my body's calling, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But TP2.com, nah, that's a banger. It gets played now, right?
Yeah,
I'm not disputing it gets played.
Yeah.
Happy People, that album, banger.
Yeah.
The whole album's bang. He gave you them. Marcus gives you these kind of songs continuously. And then you come out with this. And it's like, bruv.
Do you know what song I really like?
What?
Circle.
I think I got it on my... You know what? No. Yeah, this one. You're talking about this one.
But now I'm thinking, was he singing it about her at the time? Because how old was she at that time when he made this song, man?
Full circle, bruv.
Oh.
The circle of life.
Oh my gosh.
or even this.
This was a change.
Or even this, bruv.
Break it down and tell you what your sex is like.
This is what I'm saying.
Man.
Like, he had
What's wrong with him?
bangers and has bangers. Like, I'm not...
Grass is greener.
You know what? Now let's really talk about this. Let's talk about men's affinity towards young girls. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's just... I mean, we've talked about paedophilia before, but I'm specifically talking about men who do things like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to me. It's just like, I couldn't see myself dating a woman my daughter's age.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just weird.
It's wrong.
Like, my daughter has more in common with her than I do.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense to me. Right? And I don't understand, because Marcus is our age. He's in our year group. She's 19. He married her at 19.
She's 19 now.
Well, when he's talking, he said, yeah, she's 19. He married her at 19. So she's probably like 21, 22, depending on when this footage leaked come out.
Yeah.
Because
he's known her since 12. That's the issue. I think that's the big issue there.
It's sickening.
I mean, yeah.
And I don't understand why there is this affinity with older men continuously looking at younger women and wanting that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what you're going to learn from it. What you
I think they probably think that they can control them. I think that's probably what it is. I think they can't handle a woman that is around the age.
But even that, it's just, to me, control sounds too much effort. I would rather an older woman where I can speak my mind and be like, right, we've both been in the trenches.
Yeah.
You've been hurt, I've been hurt.
Yeah.
So this is what I want. Let's have free friends with benefits. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
She'll understand the run-ins.
Yeah.
So at that point, she makes an adult decision. All right, I'm just going to have a little bit of fun till I find a relationship that I want or something like that.
Yeah.
The control thing, that's effort, bruv. That takes mental effort that I just don't have the time for.
But then you've also got the problem where a lot of younger girls, they like older guys.
Yeah, but that's always been the case. You remember when we were younger and like you get the girls going to different ends and their guys are driving. You see myself, man. All right, so what? So, God, no one don't want you in these ends anyway, man. You know what I mean? A lot of the East girls used to go and see their South man in the man beat up Beamers. And then we got older and then we got chunga things. And then we were looking at them like, oh, you're pregnant. And look, he's not here. Your big man is not here no more.
Nah, it's not there.
It's always been the case, but I just don't understand why men do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I couldn't see anything more annoying. Just the annoying. The conversation alone. It's one thing having a conversation with my daughter. She's my daughter. I love her. I have to do this. I don't want to do it with someone else.
Yeah.
I don't want to come with the buffoonery with someone that's supposed to be my woman. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Talk to MH, innit?
We lost bangers, bruv. You know, we're losing bangers like this. We're losing bangers. This is it, look.
There was another song on that album. I think number 11, I think.
I just got a play, bruv. I've got a playlist with just. Oh, you got everything.
That's the one. That's this one here.
Look, listen how he breathes. Listen, let's start it back again. Wait, hold on. Listen. It just sounds creepy. It's that's a proper manipulation sign, isn't it? So he's probably coming to the room and just like, you know, I really want to be with you, but you're just a bit young right now.
I can't get you.
Listen, don't act like you don't know what this is, bruv.
It's so wrong in every way, man.
Marques Houston, and he dropped the most highs naming it. That's the thing.
That's not the most.
Well, he referred his version of whatever he believes in to him. That's his most high, bruv.
Yeah.
So he referred to him, and it's like, mate, I don't think you should be doing this, right? Like, calm down with doing that referral talk. Like, just keep it on your missus and you. It's just like, it's weird, bruv.
It's very weird. They've got a child now.
Yep. Oh, but she's legal. Who's going to do anything about it? Even that term, she's legal. It just sounds weird, innit?
Yeah,
but
weird.
at the end of the day, it's like he's done it now and he's married. The thing is, he's married her, right? Now that's the only thing, and it's not even a great thing you could take from this. You could say, all right, well, he's married her. He started a family. Let's see how long this lasts. If they stay together forever. Okay. It's still a bit weird, but okay. You know, it's like when we talk, we found out we had stuff in common. What have you got in common with someone you're 20 years older than?
Well,
other than you could potentially be her father.
Well, when he's 80, she's 60, I guess.
Yeah, it just don't sit right with me. A father with girls, I've got 3 girls, bruv. It don't sit right with me.
Yeah. I don't want
my daughter bringing home any man my age.
Yeah, I wouldn't want any of my daughters bringing her home.
That's fights, bruv. I think I'm just going to go straight, it's fighting.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Better be listening.
That's it, Aliyah. I'm just fighting. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be fighting, man. That's not happening. I'm not interested. No.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It is. It's not right.
Something just popped into my head, a crude joke. I can't even say it.
Been watching too much dark humor.
I can't say it, man. I can't say it. Well, you know what? We're going to wrap it up here, bruv. I forgot what I was going to say, you know. I was going to come out with something quite witty, and it's just left my mind because of Marques Houston. Yeah, we're not podding next week. It's the great one's birthday, being me. That's it. Brap. 40 bloody one.
It's that time of the year.
Bruv, it comes around, man. So quick. It's Aries season, man. You know what time it is, bruv. Don't come with that Taurus nonsense till later, bruv. We're not interested.
Whatever, man.
So we'll be back. No, guys, we will be back in 3 weeks' time? 4 weeks?
In May.
3 weeks, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Eid next weekend after, innit? Right, so happy Eid to everybody that celebrates it. Happy Eid to you, Musa. And Chris, I'll hear from you on your birthday. You'll hear from me on your birthday anyway.
Yeah, man.
It's 41. We're not doing nothing. I'm probably going to go on a beach walk somewhere with a dog. I am. You're laughing. That's what I'm probably going to do.
I'll be with the family.
It's 41. Yeah, this is nothing. It's the next big one. The next big one's 50. Ah, it's crazy. But yeah, my name's John Alexander. I'm out here to offend people and I'm leaving now. So have a good 3 weeks and you'll hear from me then. Peace.
Chris Samuels, all praises to the Most High, Yahuwah. And yeah, make sure you check out our social media, Instagram, TikTok, and the YouTube as well. Check out the shorts as well on there. If you want to message us or anything, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to everything as well. And yeah, we'll be seeing you very, very soon. I hope you got offended today as well, because if you did, that was the aim.
And like and subscribe, press the button, follow the lot in it.
That's it. Happy Passover.
Peace.